It's your girl Ari and I am back with another video for y'all, and today I'm coming to y'all with a completely new video. I have never put any content like this on my channel, but I'm deciding to do it because my channel is for everything. I do everything on this channel. So today I'm coming to y'all with a new video, period tips 101. And then my next video I'm going to do hygiene tips. So today I'm coming to y'all with period tips. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be reading them off of my computer because I hate this computer. I'm going to be reading them off of my computer because I don't have a camera yet, so I don't have a camera yet, so I'll be able to read them off my phone. So I'm going to read them off of my Google Docs. So I have them in my phone. The first period tip is feminine wipes. Feminine wipes is something you could use on your period, you know, like if you wear a pad. And because I'm the type of person, when I'm on my period, I just feel dirty. Like, I don't like it. I hate being on my period. I hate feeling the blood. Like, I feel like I'm sitting, like, I don't like just sitting in blood. You feel me? Like, I don't like just sitting in blood. That's nasty to me. So, like, if you that person, you can use feminine wipes. So, like, you can so like you can just clean yourself up real quick. Like if say you at school and you got a pad on, you can simply go to the restroom and clean yourself up real quick and come back. So yeah, try to invest in some feminine wipes, and that way you don't smell, like the blood doesn't smell, because once you sit in blood for a long while, it starts to smell. People are going to smell it. You might not smell it, but people are going to smell it. The second tip is keep a bag with you everywhere you go, with pads, tampons, wipes, stuff like that. Stuff you will need on your cycle. Like if you go to the store, say you go to the store and keep some extra pair of underwear in there. Like say you go to the store and you just start leaking, like it start leaking through your panties or your tampon, you kept it in too long, or your pad starts getting real heavy. Like, you need to be able to fix that wherever you're at. The third tip is download a period tracker app. I personally use my Health app on my phone. Health is in it. I feel like it works better than Flow and Clue in them, because at first I had Clue, but Clue wasn't working for me. It didn't predict it at the right time it actually would come. So I ended up just using the Health app on my phone. Get an app so you know when your period is coming so you can be ready. Another tip is panty liners. Panty liners help for before, like if you know you're, like some people, they spot a couple days before their period. That's what panty liners are for. Or panty liners are also good for when you wear tampons and they might leak. Like your tampon might leak if you don't push it up too far. Just drink water and green tea and stretch and do yoga before your period and a little bit during your period, because your cramps won't be as bad. Water, you shouldn't really drink a lot of drinks with sugar in them and stuff like that, because that can make that can make your cramps worse. Like pop and stuff like that, can make your cramps way worse. Another tip is hot baths and heating pads. Hot baths and heating pads help with muscle cramps, muscle pain, and yeah, stuff like that. Like when I'm on my period, usually the first day I'm on my period, I tend to be nauseous and throw up, have a headache, and my cramps are really, really bad. And usually I don't have a heating pad because it's at my father's house. So I usually will sit in the hot bath and like shower after. Another tip is taking your medicine before your cramps come, because if you take your medicine before your cramps come, your cramps won't be as bad. Advil and Midol are the key period pain relievers. Them are the two I use. My next tip is shower more than usual, because you don't want to be that girl who smells like period blood. Like, that's so nasty. Like, you don't want to be that girl that stinks at all. I would hate to be a girl that stinks at school, that like you smell like period blood. You smell like you can't keep yourself clean. That's nasty. So shower more than usual. Like, showering more than usual is way better than not showering at all. What do he want? My next tip is always keep a pair of extra panties with you, because a lot of girls do tend to leak, and sometimes your flow can be heavier on other times than it usually is, and it could just be a mishap and you could mess up your underwear. So keep another pair with you just in case for emergency. Stay away from light clothes and wear comfortable clothes. Like, I wear a lot of black stuff when I'm on my period and dark colors, because if you start bleeding and you start leaking through, people will see it. You wear white pants, people will see you bleeding if you start leaking. Don't spray perfume over stench. If you smell yourself stinking, take a shower, do something, fix yourself. Do not spray perfume, because people are going to smell it. People are going to smell that you just spray perfume over some stank period smell. Something. Don't spray perfume over stench. Don't. Coffee tends to make your cramps worse too. Coffee makes your cramps worse. Don't leave a tampon in for too long, because I know a lot of you are aware of TSS, toxic shock syndrome, and you don't want to be that girl that died because they left the tampon in too long, because that can't happen. It's very, very rare, but it's a possibility. A tampon or a pad should a tampon should be in at least 6 hours, and you're supposed to check your pad I don't leave it in for every 8 hours. I literally check my pad. I literally change my pad like every 2 hours, not even an hour, because I told you I can't do that. Tampons, you're only supposed to leave in for like 6 hours to the max. Tampons can make your period longer. Look this up. I forget why, but tampons can make your period longer. And it makes sense now that I really think about it. Don't put anything inside you, because that just makes that throws off your pH balance. Don't put anything inside you, like, I think it's called like douching or something. Like, people with the like salt and vinegar, the water and vinegar, and they like put it in there, everything comes out. Like, if you got extra blood in you and you're trying to go, don't do that. Don't do that. That's gonna throw off your pH balance. Put deodorant on more when you're on your period, because when you're on your period, your whole body gets thrown off and starts acting different. So a lot of your body parts are going to try to like start smelling. So make sure you put on deodorant and you shower frequently. Summer's Eve is not good for you. It's also dangerous, and it can increase allergic reactions. You can get a yeast infection from Summer's Eve, allergic reactions, bacteria. Summer's Eve is not good for you. Like, just soap and water is what you need. Be clean, soap and water. And when you're on your period or any other day, like any regular day, you're supposed to wipe front to back, not back to front. That's nasty. You're supposed to wipe front to back. Front is this way, coming that way. Because if you wipe back to front, you just did whatever you did, then you just use the bathroom, and you wipe everything from the back to the front. That's how you could get an infection. But yeah, them are the only tips I have right now. I might be able to do a part 2, but that's all I could think of right now. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. That was my period tips 101 video. Tell me what else you guys want to see. My next video will probably do hygiene tips. Keep in touch, subscribe, like, comment, hit that bell. Y'all can go follow my Instagram, and I'm very active on there, so yeah. Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.